Are you ready, or are you able to charge a high ticket? When I started my journey 2 years ago, I started by selling ebooks, memberships, and selling courses to a price point at $349. So when I switched to high ticket was when I was able to see an increase in revenue and also an increase in quality leads and quality clients. So if you're wondering if you can do the same, charging a high price for your service, I hope this episode can give you some clarity around that. Firstly, you have to be able to solve a problem that is worth paying a high price for. So in other words, you have to identify a problem for your target audience that is causing them a lot of pain and a lot of discomfort. Because why are people paying a high price to fix a problem in the first place? They want this problem fixed and they want to do it quickly. So up to now, they have probably spent time, effort, money into solving this problem either by themselves or hiring somebody else to a lower price point to fix this problem, and it hasn't worked. So they're willing now to pay you a premium price to get this problem fixed once and for all. One important aspect of fixing a problem that is worth paying a high price for is that the problem that you're solving can't be a generic problem, because people are not willing to pay a high price for a generic problem. So what is a generic problem? A generic problem can be a problem that you can easily Google, how to run ads, how to start a YouTube channel, how to create a blog. People are not willing to pay a high price for that. You can easily Google it and watch a 10-minute tutorial on YouTube to solve that problem. People are usually paying expert to fix a specific problem. So for example, if you have a child who's autistic and or nonverbal, you probably want to see an expert that is specializing helping autistic kids with nonverbal communication. So you're paying them for their expertise, their knowledge, and are willing to pay a premium price, a high price to get this information. So the first question you have to ask yourself is, are you able to solve a big enough problem worth paying a high price for? So this could be a problem that you have overcome yourself, you have helped others overcome this problem, or you have specific knowledge or interest in solving this problem. And secondly, you have to be able to communicate the value that you deliver. So you have to be able to articulate why people should work with you, the benefit of working with you, and what kind of problem you solve and how you solve it. You are only as good as you can communicate. So regardless of how well you think you can deliver this result, it doesn't really matter until your audience understand the benefits of working with you and the value that you deliver. So you have to be able to communicate your value and to highlight the result that people will get by working with you. Because at the end of the day, people are buying results, and you have to be able to highlight the return of investment that people will get by working with you. So if I'm paying you $5,000 and I do the steps that you say that I'm going to do, am I going to get the results? And when people paying you $5,000, they are willing to do the work. Show them the destination of where they want to go. Because everybody wants to get to a destination. Everybody wants to get to the result. So you have to be able to communicate your value. Why are you different from your competitors? What is special about you? What is special about your solution? What kind of problem are you solving? And that leads us to the third point, which is you have to be able and willing to show up publicly and share your perspective and share your opinions, being able and willing to show your expertise. As I said, you're only as good as you can communicate. So you have to be able and willing to share your opinions, show your expertise, and show what you know. Because in order for people to be willing to pay a high price in you, they have to trust you. And they have to trust your ability to solve this problem. And there's no better way to build trust with your community than by showing your face, sharing your perspective in long form video content like I'm doing now that shows you that I know what I'm talking about. It's easier for you to trust me by me showing up publicly, sharing what I know, sharing my knowledge, you seeing how I speak, how I act, how I teach. And it's also giving you a reason to do your due diligence, do your research prior to making this investment. It's making you feel safe to make a buying decision. And I'm giving you the opportunity to do your research beforehand. I'm giving you the reason to trust me. Because what you see here is what you get. And the same thing goes for your audience. Give them a reason to trust you by showing up publicly, showing up in video or in audio, making a podcast, whatever. But you have to publicly show up and share your perspective and opinions and show your expertise. Because if not, it's going to be hard for people to be willing to pay a premium price and to see your value if all you do is sharing other people's opinions and other people's perspectives and not showing up, showing your face, showing your personality, showing who you are. You need to give them a reason to trust you. So to summarize it, are you able to charge a high ticket price for your services? 1, can you and are you able to solve a big enough problem worth paying a high price for? Secondly, are you able to communicate your value so people see the value in what you deliver? And thirdly, are you able to show up and share your perspective and share your opinions and share your value? If you could do that, go ahead and charge a high ticket price for your services. So that was it for today. I hope you found it valuable, interesting, and that you like this topic. And if you want to learn more about how to close your first high-ticket client, either subscribe to my channel or apply to the Elite program. So I see you in the next one.